Yo, what's up? It's your boy, The Caveman, and today I'm going to be reacting to Jim Cornette reviews Brock Lesnar and Femi's Confrontation on WWE Raw. Yeah, I've seen the Raw this week on Netflix, and yeah, Brock Lesnar versus Femi on WrestleMania. I don't know if it's going to be on night 1 or night 2, because they have like 2 night events and stuff, so I think to me that Brock Lesnar and Femi would be like a blockbuster type of reaction in the opening. I think the opening thing will be on their thing, so hopefully we gonna get to see it, because I'm probably gonna be enjoying the seeing it. Femi, like he's Nigerian, and he's from the he joined WWE, and Brock Lesnar is like, he been in the game for like back in 2002, so yeah, I'll let Jim explain to this. Right before we do that, make sure you please like and subscribe if you're new. Let's jump right into it.
An hour and 15 minutes into the show, we finally get Brock Lesnar. See, I don't know how, maybe that's how I realize it now, Brian. Paul has been saying Brock Lesnar like that for so long. He has built his throat muscles up. That's what it is. It's not that he's got jowls. It's just that his throat muscles are so prominently developed that it's pushed the edges of his cheeks and shit out. But I bet those things are hard as a rock.
Good God,
I don't know. It's just an observation.
Yeah, I guess so.
But nevertheless, Brock and Paul are in the ring, and his name is Paul Heyman, etc., etc., and did the promo for him, for Brock. Hey, this Femi, one time Seth Rollins distracted Brock, and another time Brock wasn't dressed to wrestle. Well, now he's dressed to fight. And he started cutting the promo. Anyway, he did cut the promo on Oba, and jazzed that up a little bit, and he's impeccable with that. And then to give it even more gravitas, to carry more weight and cachet, Brock grabbed the microphone and said, "All right, to hell with this. Femi, get your ass out here." But here comes Adam Pearce, who looked like he needed a drink. And he said, no, this ain't going to happen tonight. You're not screwing up the WrestleMania main event. He's got security with him. Blah. I mean, again, everybody knows what I'm talking about. This is constantly done. Please leave the ring. Here's the security guys that don't look like they get whipped cream with an outboard motor. And then suddenly the lights went out and the music played, and here came Femi. What is the thing? If the Sheik did the camel walk, then what is the thing that Oba does called?
I like the part when Oba like do like this. Oba, woo! That was good, bro. I mean, I like that when Oba do like this. Like he walks like this and stuff. And I know he's Nigerian. I don't know if it's part of a culture or stuff, but but let me know, man.
So war dance.
The turkey trot, or what? The war dance amongst who? What fucking fearsome tribes war dance like that?
I don't know enough about the history of fearsome tribes, but obviously it's some sort of motivational, this is what we do when we go to battle kind of.
It looks like a fucking
dance.
A dance from an 80s country video when those fucking boot scooting bars were goddamn fashionable. And then the ones where you could hang the woman's underwear on the fucking bar and everything.
What?
Boy, it was a fucking pain in the ass getting the goddamn nails out of those things too while nobody was looking.
What?
Anyway, so here comes Oba, and he does his walk to the ring, and he pitches 4 or 5 security guards around and shoved Adam Pearce. Adam took a Nice little bump, his monthly bump. And then Oba walks around the ring doing this, and the announcer saying, oh, he's getting inside of Brock's head. He's getting on my fucking nerves by this point. Half his show has been people walking to the fucking ring. Get in the goddamn ring. So he got on the apron and then he got in the goddamn ring. And as soon as they had the face-off going, Triple H slid in and got in between them. And he got booed.
Yeah.
Because everybody by this point was like me. Just fucking do something, even if it's wrong, as Mama Cornette would say. And he's in between them, and they're, and Brock ended up being the one. He stepped out, and he and Paul are leaving, and then Brock grabbed one of the security children and F5'd him on the floor on the way out. So this was literally 15 minutes, and I know it's good promotion for their match, and again, as I mentioned, they're following the principles that I've prognosticated. If they do anything physical, it's brief, and Oba has so far come out on top of most everything, and if they don't do anything physical, it's going to even be briefer. And so that's what, but goddamn, we're an hour and a half into the show by this point, and we've seen this promo where they came out and stared in menacing fashion at each other, and Stephanie slapped a world champion. Am I being too pessimistic? You know, it is cranky season, Brian. I told you I was cranky at the top. Am I being too pessimistic here?
I think so right here specifically, because I think the Brock Oba stuff has been the best thing on Raw. Even with the strong even with the strong CM Punk, Roman Reigns stuff, the anticipation for anything to happen has made this the best thing, and something as little as Brock coming out there in his gear made you think something could happen. And, you know, again, now we've gotten 3 weeks of people really getting into Oba's entrance before he does anything, and this is the week where he did the least. But also, they probably should not have him do anything else to Brock Lesnar before WrestleMania at this point.
You know, again, maybe Brock might piss his post-toasties in some fashion, nothing devastating to leave him down and vulnerable or whatever, but otherwise it's made, but it's just, again, this show was this segment was well done because of everybody that was in it, but I'm just tired of watching these shows where the most time is spent playing the music and walking to the fucking ring. But at least we could skip ahead because the next match was Penta and Kofi Kingston, and neither of us gave a shit. But that was another 10 minutes. That would, on any other show, that would have been like a 20-minute match. At least to give the people in the building something to fucking look at. And that was like 10 minutes.
You know, Jim, though, when you talk about the Brock and Oba stuff, you look at Brock and you look at Oba, even Heyman. It must be hard for these three men to get a good pair of jeans. A pair of jeans that fits, that feels good, that doesn't crush the nether regions. A jean that you could trust. And we know someone the listeners can check out today, Jim, the perfect jean.
Well, that's right. That's exactly right. Because, you know, imagine Brock Lesnar is not built like the normal guy. I think it's safe to say that most normal people are not built like the old goddamn guy that used to do the gorilla suit spots on a 60s comedy series. He's gigantic and enormous everywhere, but the perfect gene, well, they stretch and you can move freely. You can squat and bend and sit and dangle the boys with just reckless abandon without fear of them getting caught in the vice-like, hammer-like grip of the seam of the goddamn stiff, awning-like material jeans that you are currently wearing. Do you get the mental picture, Brian, that I'm trying to draw here?
Something like that, yes.
Well, the perfect gene will not render you sterile every time you bend over to fucking flush the toilet. So, That's the thing. Whether you look like Brock Lesnar, they got all kinds of sizes. I just looked at the various sizes when I ordered my jeans. And
I'm gonna stop right there. They had to sponsor a bass, man. Shout out to Jim Cornette and Brian Last on with the man stuff. But yeah, but that's all we have, man. That's all we have. Jim Cornette reviews Brock Lesnar over Femi's Confrontation. I think to me, like, I feel like this one and CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Champion is like one of blockbuster go for it. Now I don't know for sure about between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes for that segment or for that championship. I don't know if Cody's will be turning heel or not. I don't know. We don't know for sure. We'll wait till WrestleMania. And I want to say this too. Like, some say wrestling is fake. No, it's not fake, man. They actually put in the work to make sure all the people have been hurt. Like, if you get like kick in the neck or put the knee towards your face, that's real. If you look at Mick Foley's health issues, you can tell like Mick Foley has done so much in the ring just to entertain all of us, because he put the body on. He can put his body on the line. Hell, look at The Undertaker. You look at Triple H. They've been through that too. And you can say wrestling's fake. It's not fake. It's real. But with the blood and the stuff, and Mick Foley lost his left ear. He got his right ear perfectly, but his left one is missing. Like, it's gone. And you look at the teeth and all that stuff. He been through all the wars and the fighting and stuff. That's real. So you can't even tell me that wrestling is fake, man. It's not. Yeah, but hope y'all enjoy this, man. Like and subscribe if you're new. It's your boy LaCaven. I'll see my next reaction, man. Peace.